Alright, well. So I bought a few things at the thrift store, including the plastic bag. They're charging 10 cents a bag in Arizona for plastic bags at Goodwill. And the lady rang it up before I had time to tell her no. So it was like, well, just had to get a manager to... just redneck would shut the hell up. Anyway, I found a few things there. I don't know if this is going to be any good or not, but it says Carl Zeiss on it. It is a Logitech webcam with an Ethernet and an HDMI and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, I believe. Where is it? So it folds in a couple of places. Model number is VR0002. Let's look that up. Let's see what it is. Logitech VR 000. What was it? 00. 3 zeros and a 2. Let's see. Logitech V. Why does it say film camera? I didn't know freaking film camera. Let's see. Oh, that is really weird. Far East. Why is it called Far East? TV. I hope this isn't something stupid. TV cam HD contents. Well, Far East, is it Far East? How is it Far East? Oh, lovely, the remote control that I'll never find. God damn it. TV cam and accessories. Remote control, call, answer, hang up, ignore. Message indicator, HDMI port. So this is not exactly what I thought it was. So you would put this on your TV and you could make phone calls with it. Okay. So this is a video call camera. Question is, can I use it as a webcam? Skype. Well, what is number 14? Oh, I see why it says Far East. I thought it was all in English up above. It is. Okay. So, anyway, what is number 14? 14 is an HDMI cable. Okay. So this is probably absolutely useless for me. Huh. By Logitech Far East. Let's see. As web cam. Let's see if it anything comes up. Let's just look at their PDF. I have a feeling I probably could plug it in, but I think it's got Wi-Fi on it and Bluetooth. I'm not really sure. It has an IR sensor. Yeah, I don't really know if I can do anything with it or not. Use your product. Skype. And some other things. So I guess we'll just have to see what I can do with it. This just looks like the same manual all over again. And then in other languages. Oh, look at this. Hacking the Logitech VR 00002 TV cam. Okay. I'm sorry if this is not the right channel to communicate with the group. Blah, blah, blah. It says something about 2,000 US dollars. Basically, we were trying to find a person that is willing to hack, maybe root the OS, and maybe be able to get into it and replace the software of this Logitech TV cam. Oh, okay, so this is more complicated than I thought. The problem to solve this is Microsoft does not support Skype on TV anymore. As you can see, this article here, as a result of that, every customer having this webcam has been left with e-garbage. The device is basically useless. The details of why this doesn't work anymore are apparently related to the fact that Microsoft disconnects Skype clients that are not up to date. And since this camera is locked down by Logitech and the firmware is not up to date, it is still running on one of the old Skype clients that get disconnected automatically. So in a nutshell, we need a person who is willing to look into this device and find a way to update the Skype client or somehow make it work again. I have one device and I'm willing to give it to anybody who wants to play with it and try to hack it. Another gentleman in the group from Winnipeg, not from Winnipeg, said he should be able to ship 5 more units if that's what it takes to see it solved. Should you have more questions and want to know more about this, the easiest thing to do is join the Slack channel and look for me. I'm the admin for further questions. Blah blah blah. Indeed sounds pretty cool. Always found hardware hacking to be difficult. Reverse engineering the hardware alone can be trick without a schematic. Then to figure out the Logitech firmware and blah 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 blah. Yeah, anyway, so it's probably useless. It was only like $5, so. And let's see. I'm very interested if it's possible to get any help from Logitech. You can get it to work again. Basically, the device pings Skype.com to see if you're connected to the service. If you block Skype through the router, it should work again. What? If he blocks, that's weird. Hello, is this active? Blah blah blah. I'm not sure if it ever started, to be honest. Is this still the case? Block Skype.com and TV cam will work. If you block Skype.com, how do you make Skype phone calls? Also, is there a way to upload the latest version so it won't block Wi-Fi anymore, or do I have something wrong? If somebody says, it's just a USB webcam, you can plug it in by itself and use it like any webcam. Mine works fine. Hook up to your machine, log in to any service, and choose unknown USB device from the camera selection preference. That's it. Hi, this unit is not USB. Whoa. This guy says his works just fine. And this guy says, no, it's not a USB, but an HDMI unit. So Logitech webcam software does not recognize that it's connected. I worked on that project at Logitech back in the day. I must have a prototype unit or something. I will send out some feelers to see if I can find the guy who put the thing together. Maybe there is a back door. Looks like this project needs a little inside help. Thanks. Insider help would definitely be interesting. I don't remember even when. Okay, anyway. So, reached out on LinkedIn and haven't got any response. Sometimes people don't check that messaging thing that often. Yeah. So, I was able to get my friend John, who still works at Logitech and worked on that project, help me. Here is the correspondence. Hi John, I know this is out of the blue, but I thought I would take a shot. Remember the Logitech HD TV cam? It was a pretty decent camera, but unfortunately it's tied to an internal system, which is no longer supported. I have one of these things still, as do a bunch of people who have recently contacted me through a forum. People are wondering if there is any way to hack the system to just turn it back into a normal webcam. It seems it has all the components and should work, but it doesn't seem to. Anyway, I thought I would take a shot in case you knew anybody at Logi who would give a tip or two. Otherwise, this thing is just bricks. Hi Al, those are complete Skype kits embedded. They turned into bricks when Skype ended Skype Kit and switched all to Microsoft ID. This is about 6 to 7 years ago. A ton of dollars refunds were issued back then. There was no easy path to make them do anything today, to my knowledge. With a lot of effort, someone might be able to root the device and run something else on the embedded CPU, but it is pretty old board in there. Obviously, we don't promote rooting our devices. Would it be possible to ask for the firmware image for the device? So, it looks like it's just junk, basically. It says, apparently the hack from blah 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 seems to work according to the poster below. I fixed mine by adding an entry in the router's DNS mask config to point to itself, so that any traffic coming from the LAN hits the router and the DNS resolution resolved to localhost, which is the router. Launch to your router config page. Go to administrator system, enable JFFS custom script, and blah blah blah. This is really I'm not much of the person to do all this kind of stuff, but I managed to have my web camera connect by bypassing the ping obstacle and update the firmware. Now it boots and says internet connection established, but it does not log into Skype. It just stays there, and after about 5 minutes I get a P2P connection failed error. So yes, this is just hot trash, I think. I managed to repurpose mine as a PC webcam by using one of those cheap HDMI to USB video capture adapters. I have not heard of that. Amazon have them now for around $10. So far it works fine. Basically, the cheap adapter, you connect the HDMI camera's output to your PC's USB port, and the PC recognizes it as a regular USB named USB video. Once connected, the camera remote control, you use the camera remote control to enter the settings. The small wheel icon on the left. If the camera select test video output. No audio though. Oh, interesting. I always manage to buy stuff that's like somebody else's problem. Hi there. TV HD cam consists of an ARM9 processor with 32-bit. Skype has canceled support on the 32-bit platform devices. I have no more idea. Can someone build on 32-bit Skype server and connect all clients via VPN? Still looking for a solution. And who needs Skype on that platform? I'm more interested in getting an alternative software running. Blah blah blah. Well, this must be pretty good when it did work, because these people all seem to want to work it. I picked up one of these for cheap, mostly because of tripod mount. Disappointing to find out it is unusable, only hoping to use it as a webcam, except that it didn't come with a remote, so the adapter solution seems to be a no-go for me. If anyone is still working on this fix, that is it on that. So, yeah, Logitech TV cam for Skype. Logitech TV cam with Skype. Logitech Far East. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with it. But, I mean, I guess we could see. Maybe it will do something. I don't know. Maybe we could just gut it and hook it up to a USB. I mean, how complicated is it? What do we need inside of there for a driver for the video camera? It always amazes me how like these companies put stuff out of business by making different choices. They don't ever care about the useless equipment going into landfills and pissed off customers. So very sad. Anyway, that is my Logitech camera story.